Hey you guys, this is Kristen coming at you live from Bethera, South Carolina, and tonight I'm going to be making a keto gumbo. Now I will tell you this recipe is going to be one of those slow cooker recipes that you can make that will be super simple. You literally can dump everything into the crock pot before you leave for work and then come out, maybe keep it on low, and you can cook it. I'm not going to do it slow cooker style today just because I'm just now starting to cook, but I just wanted to give you that fair warning that you can do this in your Instant Pot or you can do it in your slow cooker as well. I also am really excited about this recipe because we know that the weather is getting cooler, and so people are looking for recipes that are a little bit more like hearty and like soup type feel, and so if that's something that you're looking for, then hopefully you will be able to give this a try. So if you're joining me live, you'll drop a 1 in the comments and let me know that you're here, and don't forget to let me know where you're coming from. Also, if you will drop I miss you in the comments if you're watching on the replay. That means when you look up there you don't see that red live button, and if you're new and you've never seen any of my videos before, if you will drop new so that I can give you a full name shout out. So I'm gonna go ahead and say hello to some people. Hey Tara, hi Kayla, hey Ronnie, hey Kathy, hey Jenny, hey Eileen, hey Angelina, Jana, Kaylee, Cynthia, Lauren, Rose, hey Mary. Thank y'all so much for joining me. So you guys are just now hopping on, and I just told them this is a slow cooker recipe, but I'm not making it slow cooker tonight. I wanted to be able to do it for you guys so that y'all could see, but you literally could take everything you wanted and dump it in the crock pot, and you could walk away from it, go to work, and then come back. Hey Crystal, hey Rose, hey Valerie. So what I'm gonna do right now, I do have my Dutch oven I'm using just because y'all know how I am over cast iron. I just love it. I'm gonna be using that to cook, and I'm going to put some olive oil in the bottom of my pan or in my pots, because I'm going to be just sauteing my veggies. Again, this is not absolutely required. You totally can just dump it all straight into your crock pot and it would be good to go. Hey Georgia, hey Natalie, hey Deborah, hey Crystal. Thank y'all so much for joining me. So just to let you guys know, as far as veggies go for the gumbo, think Cajun gumbo, like that kind of thing. So I have you can do whatever color bell pepper that you want. I happen to have all 3 colors in my refrigerator, and I really needed to use them before they went bad. I have red, orange, and yellow in here. You totally can go green if you want to. You can do all of them. It just depends on how many veggies you want. I just chopped them up. You can kind of see they're like, you know, like not super small, but not super big either. So I have 3 of those. And I also cut up 2 stalks of celery. Hey Valerie, hey Patty, hey Christy. So I've got 2 stalks of celery. You guys can kind of see it's not like super thin or anything like that. I just did a rough chop of that. And then as far as the meats go, I've got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I think I have about like 5 of them in here, and I just cut them up to they're about like that. So they're bite-sized pieces. And then I also have some sausage. Now you can do kielbasa or you can do smoked sausage, whatever your sausage preference is. We like smoked sausage at our house. So anyway, I've got those. Go ahead and cut up. And then I'm going to add some shrimp in just a few minutes. And so real quick, I'm just going to give this a stir. And in fact, I'm going to add one more thing before this starts cooking. I'm going to add some minced garlic. If you guys make this, y'all are definitely gonna have to tag me in it. I'm gonna do a couple tablespoons of the minced garlic. I'm really hoping and praying, because it's getting ready to storm outside. Hey Tracy, it's getting ready to start storming like crazy outside, so I'm hoping and praying that our power doesn't go out. So I'm just sauteing that up. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it. I'm literally just going to cook it for just a second, and then I'm going to dump everything else in it. So my seasonings, of course it wouldn't be Cajun seasoning without Cajun gumbo if you didn't have some type of Cajun seasoning. We use Old Bay. If you guys can drop in the comments and let me know what your favorite Cajun seasoning is. This is the one we typically go for. I need to open the top like this. And I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of that. You know, the more of that you use, the spicier it is. I almost think I probably should use the rest of it. What y'all think? I'm also going to do some Italian seasoning. If you want to do, well, If you want to do like oregano or thyme, if you want to use fresh, you can. I'm lazy keto, so this is super simple. Kimberly, it's so funny because I was actually going to make a taco casserole last night, and Ronnie was like, it's raining outside. Like, I really need you to make my chili again. So I had to make chili again last night. So I feel ya. It was good. I had me some sour cream and some cheese in it. So good. I just added some ground red pepper. I can hear it browning, so I'm going to stir it up real quick. Oh, it's already smelling very New Orleans. All right, and then I'm going to add some salt and pepper, okay? Melissa, you use Old Bay? Kimberly uses Old Bay? Yeah, it's pretty common. Like, let me see if I can grab a knife. My brother-in-law made some, what was the seasoning that he used the other day? Do you remember?
Old Bay.
Was it Old Bay? I thought it was a different one. Some pink salt. Yes, Amanda, I am from South Carolina. We're about, I'd say about 30, 45 minutes outside of Charleston. If you've heard of Francis Marion, the swamp fox, that's our stomping grounds. That's where we are. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me show y'all. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's kind of softened up a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump in a, ooh, I'm getting ready to spill it, a can of diced tomatoes. I feel a sneeze coming on. That pepper and stuff is getting to me. Hold on. That's seasoning. All right, we're gonna dump in a can of tomatoes. Y'all can see how this is super like slow cooker friendly. And then, golly, and then I'm going to put in a small can of tomato paste. Can I share? Rachel, if you actually go, I think I did my chili. What night was that I cooked chili? It wasn't that long ago. It was only a couple nights ago. If you scroll up on my page, you should see it. It's there. And I have my heat on medium high, something like that. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, it's a super simple recipe. Y'all know that's what I go for. If it ain't easy, I don't want it. Okay. So I'm gonna mix that up in there. Oh my gosh, it already looks so good. Okay, now I'm gonna dump in my chicken. And my sausage. That was only one ring. If you want more, you totally can have that. And then I'm gonna put in some chicken broth. Where'd my, oh, there it is. I'd already pulled it out. Okay, I got 2 cups of chicken broth here. There we go. And that is literally it. And I even thought, and I'm gonna ask Ken if he wants me to, because Ronnie's sitting right over there. Do you think, because this was the only thing that I was like, you know what? Like, I mean, of course the chicken is gonna take a little while. It's like a soup. It's gonna have to cook down. But I was like, you know what would be really good in this? And I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. But I was thinking you could put cauliflower rice in here, and that might be pretty good. It would be almost like a red rice kind of thing. Keto taco soup that you're having tonight, it's a lot cooler. Yeah, that's how I was feeling. I'm kind of feeling like soups kind of stuff. It's been rainy the last couple days here. Natalie's having hamburger steak with grilled onions, bell peppers, and tomatoes over spaghetti squash. What kind of chicken broth? Just plain Jane chicken broth. Nothing fancy. Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking maybe cauliflower rice. I might add that in there. I'll have to show y'all what this looks like. Y'all see it? It looks really good. So I'm gonna cook this down until the chicken is about done. I'm gonna keep it probably on medium or so. Let it cook for a while so that it can cook down. Make sure that chicken gets nice and done. And then about, I don't know, just probably about 10 minutes before it's finished, then I'm gonna dump in some frozen shrimp. You don't have to use frozen. It's convenient for me. I keep it in the freezer. So if you, and then that way you can just put it in there last minute and then it can cook up and then it'll be finished. So of course this is gonna take a little bit. Like I said, this is an ideal slow cooker meal. If you wanna drop everything in your crock pot before you leave for work, or overnight if you wanna take it somewhere the next day, whatever works best for you. Of course, you can adjust the seasoning, like, you know, depending on how much you like. I put 2 cups of chicken broth, Rachel, in there. And that brings me to my next point. What I'm going to do is I'll put the recipe up there in the description, so when you guys, like, whenever I'm finished, you can just come back and it'll be there. And then I will also take a picture of this and drop it in the comments so y'all can see it when it's finished. Super, super simple. How do I get the burn marks off the stove? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. This is what I use. For the glass, I don't know if you have a glass stovetop. In fact, I've been putting it off just because I'm being lazy. You use one of, where is it? It's called Glass Cooktop Cleaner and Polish. Can you see that? And it comes with a sponge, like, well, it's not really a sponge. It's kind of like almost like a Brillo pad, but not. And then it also comes with, it's somewhere in here, a razor blade. So I mean, you totally could just buy the this is something my mama taught me. She's really good at this. You use this, of course the stove needs to be cool, but you rub this on there, like you just take it on, and I wipe all the, like if there's grease and stuff, I clean all that off. But then use this, put it on the pad, and then just kind of do an even layer over it, let it dry, and then you take the razor blade and then you scrape it. And sometimes you have to do it a couple of times, but it comes off like that. So it's convenient. In fact, I'm gonna leave it out so I don't forget to do it, because I have been a slacker and I have not done that. So anyway, what is it, Joanne? You're telling me to wait. What? You're welcome, Anne. Is that what it is? Oh wait, because I said wait a minute. That's funny. Okay, well anyway, I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. Again, I will drop this picture there so y'all see it. The recipe will be up here. I am going to put this, because I don't think it's in my recipe group, I'm going to put this recipe in my recipe group. I'm going to upload it. If you want to be a part of that recipe group, if you will drop group in the comments, and make sure that you and I are friends. If we are not friends, shoot me a friend request so that I can get the ball rolling, and I will get in touch with you at some point either tonight or tomorrow to get into that group. Anyway, share this video out if you guys don't mind. You can share it to your personal pages. You can share it to like a keto group, low carb group, if you're part of a recipe group, whatever you think would give value. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, you guys.